Welcome back, recruit, to another Rebel Rant. This time we're gonna be talking about the developer's insight on the new character Threepio and Chewie. So this looks like it should be a pretty interesting character here. Now, we're not gonna go too deep into the actual mechanics of the character kit, because I'm sure that you're already probably aware of other channels that have already gone into that in detail. Cough, cough. So we're gonna take a look at this character release from a slightly different perspective. So first off, I want to say that I love the character concept. It's seems like CG is finally returning to the original trilogy in a big way, and that's something that is, as a fan and as a player, it is actually truly gratifying, to be honest. So yeah, it's really nice to be seeing this, especially after all the malarkey that's been going on, And the concept actually does seem to be pretty well founded in the actual mythos of the Star Wars universe, based on what what you can see here from the developer insight. They really do seem to have taken an honest effort to create this character within the reality of the movie in the universe. And yeah, it's definitely a nice change of pace, no doubt about that. Because if you watch some of my previous rants, you should have a understanding of my breakdown of these previous characters, such as Jedi Knight Luke, and even going back as far as Commander Luke. So this character development seems to be pretty spot on. And for example, the blind effect off of C-3PO's metal casing is actually pretty inspired, in my humble opinion. That's it's pretty unique and pretty nice ability there with this Chewie and 3PO combo. I'm actually kind of impressed with that. And it kind of begs the question, did they finally hire somebody over at CG that actually cares about the mythology of the original trilogy? It's because this is a pretty pleasantly unexpected, to say the least. And this character is actually from one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It's something about it. Just all these rebel heroes fighting their way through Cloud City, and you got 3PO is just a hot mess, just literally falling apart. And good old Chewie is doing his best to repair him on the fly. And things get so heated, he's just got to throw him in that mesh pack and hoist him up on his back. And literally, just carrying him through Cloud City in the midst of a firefight. It's inspiring, to say the least, especially considering how prissy and annoying C-3PO can be at times. The loyalty that is exemplified in that scene is something inspiring, to say the least. Now, I am reserving judgment for the time being, but on the surface, this does show that CG is capable of doing Star Wars justice. It's pretty. This kit reveal shows that they are capable of staying true to the movie mythology. And if I'm being honest, the makeup of this character does sound like it's more faithful to the original trilogy than even Jedi Knight Luke in recent weeks. It sounds like a powerful character, which is really gratifying. And Yeah, especially if he is a marquee event type character. And I mean, it sounds like this is more of a free to play type situation than, you know, than a wallet emptying, soul sucking, grand galactic legend type event. And I honestly, with what they gave us with the Darth Vader revamp, I honestly was not expecting anything like that again. And because even with Jedi Knight Luke, there are the Rebel Officer Leia is not that easy to max out as a 7-star. And I myself do not have the 7-star role yet, for example. So it's going to be a while before I even have the opportunity to unlock Jedi Knight Luke. So it does kind of make you wonder what exactly the requirements are going to be to unlock Threepio Chewie. But at least it is a marquee event. So hopefully this character won't be so impossible to unlock and, you know, be able to place him in your roster. So, you know, along with the Vader rework, this does seem a little out of character for ZG considering what's been going on for the last year or two. So it's I don't want to read too much into it. Yeah, it's just a single post. It's not. We have to wait and see until the character is released and, you know, what it takes to unlock this character and how well the character actually performs. Based on the Vader Zeta Merciless Massacre, I'm hoping this is going to be a pretty solid character. So we'll just have to wait and see, you know. Now, as far as the tags go, we got light side attacker, droid, and rebel, which all make perfect sense. The only thing missing would be the scoundrel, which is a little surprising. Oh. let me walk that back. It's not as surprising as it would be, especially considering the lack of a rebel tag on Jedi Knight Luke. Though to be fair, Han and Chewie were more rebel than scoundrel in Empire Strikes Back, but they were still scoundrels. So that's fine. And based on the developer notes, it does look like this is going to be a pretty good character to help counter the stacks of droid rebellion on the light side Geonosis. So if that's the case, then I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people that are pretty happy about that. And as far as squad suggestions, it does show that Old Ben's leader ability sounds like it should synergize quite well with Threepio and Chewie. That Shining Distraction might actually turn Old Ben's lead into a pretty effective lead for once. So if that's the case, I mean, it could be a pretty amazing squad right there. And yeah, add a couple more, you know, really solid rebels, and, you know, I mean, who knows what these guys could do. So yeah, as usual, we'll just have to wait and see how effective it really is. However, even with how awesome this character sounds and looks on paper, a new character is still not new content. So now they have managed to complete the Unity upgrade. It is live as we speak, and yeah, that's definitely great news right there. But we're still waiting for it to be put into like some real serious legitimate work. Hopefully it's not going to be too much longer. Hopefully they're working on it now and working hard. And there is the new Galactic Challenges that's supposed to be released, hopefully sometime soon. And we'll see how well that turns out. And I am hoping for the best. I'm trying to be very optimistic here, and I'm hoping for the best. It is still a fun game. And now, all in all, it does not sound like a bad character at all. It sounds like a real cool character. Yeah, I'm legitimately excited about the character. It's haven't been this excited about a character in quite some time. I guess you could say maybe the Vader rework. That's that's a new ability they gave him. It wasn't a new character, and this is by the sounds of it, it's a much more faithful translation from an event within one of the original movies. So that is very cool. And with that said, I'm still going free to play. As exciting as this character sounds, as much potential as there is with this Unity upgrade, unfortunately, having to say it over and over again, there are still certain issues that have not been addressed and are most likely not going to be addressed with the way things have gone. The issues with the terms of service and Arnold's ban and the way they handle cheaters that has been revealed. Unfortunately, I still can't bring myself to spend money on this game. As far as I go, that's just where I stand. As I'm sure you know by now, Clubs fan Han has made the decision to end his free-to-play pledge, and that's his choice. He's got his reasons for it. If it's related to his channel, wanting to be able to produce content for his channel and whatnot, I'm not going to fault him for that. He's definitely in a unique position, to say the least. As far as I go, it's free to play. It's still free to play for me. And we'll see if CG does stuff in the future that makes it possible for me to end that free to play pledge, but we're just not there yet, and I'm honestly not sure we're ever gonna be there. So, but with that said, I'm still enjoying the game. Still going to continue to enjoy the game. I'm looking forward to this character. This character looks really cool, pretty amazing. Very creative, very unique, and a pleasant surprise. So, if this works, it just goes to show that a Mando character with a tag-along Baby Yoda is a feasible option, among other things, other characters that could be created based on the Star Wars universe. So it's honestly, the game is only limited by the imaginations and creativity of the team over at CG, and that's there are a great deal of things going on that are beyond the control of the average guy that's working over there. So with that, we're gonna wrap up this Rebel rant, and fingers crossed on this new character here. Looks very cool, and can't wait to see it in action. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoy his rants, then please feel free to subscribe so that you can catch them as they are uploaded. And if you do enjoy them, please hit that like button. It really helps me know that this is content that's worth creating. So with that, I will see you in the cantina, recruit. This is Rebel Squadron out.